Wait, pause. Before we start this video, if y'all had to use the bathroom in the last 7 days, I'm gonna need y'all to drop that like button, bro. I'm gonna need y'all to like that button, bro. Cause if y'all didn't, you are constipated and you need to go see a doctor. Anyways, let's go get to the video. You know what I'm saying? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Makai. We back at it. I know it's been a minute since I've been gone, but we back. You feel me? And I'm coming at y'all with another story time. You feel me? You thought I was brain dead. You feel me? But anyways, you know I'm still in this wave journey. I'm not showing y'all my head yet into the haircut, which is this Saturday. Actually, you gonna see one or two things going on this Saturday, cause as y'all, if y'all didn't know, the Jordan 11s are dropping this Saturday. Now we gonna get it. I don't know, probably not. But my dad really does think that we gonna get these shoes. I'm telling him, bro. Like you do know that the store is only gonna release like 100 pairs, right? He don't believe me. He think we're gonna get the shoes, but that's how things go. If we get them, we get them. If we don't, we don't. Speaking of my dad, though, this is what the story time is really about. This is really funny. It's funny just thinking back upon it, but you feel me? This is whenever he thought that I was smoking / selling drugs. He thought I was smoking weed and he thought I was selling drugs all in one. I don't know where he be coming up with these ideas, but he be coming up with a bunch of stuff. I might be doing a prank on my dad too, so stay tuned for that too. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to the story. So this story takes back, I think, around 2017. Yeah, late 2017. I was outside, you feel me? I was hooping outside with my boy Patrick. Shout outs to him, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, we was hooping, and all of a sudden, his trainer came down. He had a trainer at the time. He was helping him to get better at basketball. So he was like, you know what? I got this trainer coming in. Can you leave? Come back? I was like, cool, whatever. All right, so boom. I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and go around the block, you know what I'm saying? Get my dribbling tight, you know what I'm saying? So I got a basketball, and what'd I do with it? I got a basketball, and I put a plastic bag over it, you know what I'm saying? Because Kyrie, that's how he got his dribbling correct. So I was, you know what I'm saying? I was getting my dribbling together, getting them tight, you know what I'm saying? At this time, my dad was not home. I think my mom was home, my grandmother, my sister was home, and they was all in the living room just chilling. So my dad, I think he had went to the store at this time. So I dribble around the block, you know what I'm saying, trying to get my handles tight. And when I get down the street, my dad comes right down the street. And then I look at him, I say, what's up? So then he stopped the car, and he was like mad, bro. He was like, yo, get in the car. So I was like, why? So he was like, yo, get in the car right now. So I get in the car. Tell me why this man was playing Tupac. He was playing Tupac in the car. That's how I knew that something was up. He was playing Hit 'Em Up. Grab your Glocks when you see Tupac. Like, he was playing Hit 'Em Up in the car. So I'm like, why are you playing? Well, I didn't ask him. I was just so confused. He was like, what were you doing over there? I wasn't doing anything that was suspicious, that was making people, you know, look out the window and be like, what is he doing? I was just dribbling. That's all I was doing. I think I was hitting sham guys. I was hitting, you know, the crab where you come on the ground and come back up. You feel me? But I was just dribbling. And then he was like, what were you doing over there? And I was like, oh, I was just going around the block just dribbling. You know what I'm saying? So he just got real heated. And he was like, first of all, why are you going around the block? I didn't know I wasn't supposed to be going around the block. I mean, I do this all the time. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I want to get my dribbling tight, I just go around the block and get my dribbling. You know what I'm saying? I do moves around the cars, do my moves around the mailboxes, all that stuff. So, and let me tell you this. On top of that, I wasn't even in the street. I was on the sidewalk. Bro. So there was really no reason for him to be mad at me, though. So he basically got mad at me because I was going around the block, basically. And it wasn't dark outside. It was not dark outside. It was like, let's say that the sun was going down, but it wasn't all, like, you could still see the sun, basically. You could still see the sun. So, oh, I thought I had a notification. But anyways, He get mad at me and he was like, what were you doing over there? Don't, bro, he said, be honest with me. Do not lie to me. What were you doing? He told me that all the way down the street when we went in the car. So we got into the house and he was like, come upstairs. So I was like, bro, what? So I go upstairs and he comes in this very room. He told me to come in this very room and he was like, bro, what were you doing over there? I was like, bro, I wasn't doing anything. You always think I'm doing something. This is where it escalated because I was blaming him at this point. I was attacking him. I told him, man, I was like, you think I'm always doing something? I promise you I wasn't doing nothing but just driving around the block. So then he was like, bro, he just came out and asked me, bro, were you doing drugs? So then I looked at him and I started laughing. And then I was like, no. He pushed me. So he said, boom, give me one of those. So I was like, why did you just push me? He didn't answer my question. He was like, why you selling drugs, aren't you? I was like, okay, first of all, why would you think I'm selling drugs? He was like, because you down there, he was just saying a bunch of stuff, talking about, oh, yo, you over there, don't tell me that you was going to meet up with somebody, you was finna start selling drugs and all that stuff. I was like, bro, no, I wasn't. He said, what drug would I be selling? And he was like, cocaine. I was like, cocaine? I was like, he said, and then it escalated from you were selling cocaine to where are you hiding the drugs now? He's like, look, I want you to look through these drawers. I want you to open these drawers. So right now, I'm not going to take the camera off and all that stuff. So basically, the camera that I'm using right now is on top of the dresser. The drawers is right here. So I open the drawer, right? I open this. Oh, shoot. My fault, we back. So I open the drawer, right? And I take everything. I'm just taking everything out the drawer. And I'm throwing it like this. I'm literally throwing it like this. So then he was like, he pushed me again. He was like, stop. So then he sit there and start ranting about, oh, I don't want you going down the street doing all this. I don't want you outside no more. You know what I'm saying? You out here doing this and that. I don't want you out here selling drugs. So then I raised my voice. That was a terrible move right there. Everything was boiling and he was just sitting there telling me all this stuff. So I yelled at him. I said, I don't know exactly what I said, but then I was like, I wasn't doing anything. You always think I'm doing something. It was around that. It was a lot more that I said, but I wasn't cussing nothing. But then he got mad and he took me by my shirt like this, and then he took me to the wall, and then he put me in a choke like this, and then he body slammed me. I'm like, bro, what? And then he got on top of me and pinned me on the ground, and he was about to start dogging me. But then you know what I'm saying? My sister came in the room. She was like, stop. So then whenever I got free, I went downstairs. I was mad. I took off my shirt and I went downstairs. And so he was like, come back in here. Come back in the house. I wasn't listening to him. It was coming through the ear and coming out the other. What I was finna do was I was finna get the hose, because I was finna spray him. I was finna spray him with the hose. I turned the hose on, and then I got the hose, and then I thought about it for a minute, and then I put the hose back down and I went back in the house. And after that day, I wasn't cool with him for like a good 3-4 days. And he thought that we was cool after that, but then I was like, bro, no, we're not cool. But after that, I think my mom jumped in and she resolved the problem. But we wasn't cool after that for a couple of days because that was kind of out of the ordinary. I mean, you always see me going around the block getting my cardio in. You always see me around the block getting my stamina up. And that specific day, you want to start tripping. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I got more stories of those where he just completely just flips and decides to go off on me and body slam me and stuff. His excuse for why he did that was he thought that I was about to hit him. I didn't hit him. But anyways, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys like this video. Comment, subscribe. We trying to go up there, you know what I'm saying? We trying to hit that, what is it, 400? We trying to hit 400 by the end of the year. It might not be possible, but anything is possible. So come on, let's go ahead and give me that 400. But anyways, man, you know the vibes. It's your boy Makai, and I'm out here.